Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Carmela. I'm a dancer, I'm a singer, and I'm a songwriter. I make music. I've been here on YouTube. I joined in 2013. I've been watching YouTube videos since 2009. Yes, I do have 20,000 subscribers plus some, but unfortunately I am not monetized. Which is a hard pill to swallow. Now, I'm just going to explain some of the new rules that YouTube is now introduced. As of February 1st, 2027, if you are not monetized, things has been changed, okay? It is no longer going to be the 4,000 watch hours. 4,000 is going to 8,000. If you have 4,000, you're already in the YP program, partnership program, you're grandfathered in, you're okay, But there are rules to that as well, but it's not going to be too difficult. But for me, it's going to be difficult, So if you see me, I'm taking changes of the way that I have been doing this channel. I still want to dance because that's a part of it's a part of my everyday routine, and it brings more people to my channels, but it's not helping me to get monetized. Because as the shorts goes, they want you to have 20 million views in 90 days in order to stay monetized and getting paid from shorts. In the 90 days, if you don't meet that criteria, which is 20 million views, they are going to turn that part off. Now, needless to say, that is going to be hard for a small YouTuber like me, and also large channels too, to make that type of number. So basically, my channel is going to be turning to long form and doing live videos. And with YouTube, you just have to make sure that you're not using any profanity, because they don't like that. You can't play music or it'll get copywritten, and on some other cases it'll get banned. It's just a lot of things going on here, and the numbers are insane. As far as this short viewing goes, that is insane. 20 million views in 90 days. Who can do it? I mean, of course, some big YouTubers can, but even big YouTubers are going to have trouble with keeping up with that, trying to keep up with that number to get monetized. It's just, I guess it's just the way of the business. I understand, and we have to go with that. But at this time, if you see more lives, then the reason why I'm doing more lives is because I'm trying to get the watch hours to 4,000 before it changes before February 1st. Basically, I'm under a lot of fire. I'm under a lot of, I wouldn't say stress, because I'm not stressed at all. I'm too blessed to be stressed. But I am under a lot of pressure. At this point, we're trying to get monetized so I can be grandfathered in with the 4,000 versus the 8,000 watch hours. Now, as we all know, 4,000 watch hours are a lot to get. That is not easy to. It's not easy to reach, And I'm just sitting here and. Lord, I said I wasn't gonna cry, but I'm just saying I about want to break down, because I thought I had more time. I guess YouTube is just looking for people that's gonna be really, dedicated to doing YouTube. They only want to pay people that really wants to work. They don't want the bare minimum YouTube workers on the plantation. From what I can understand, they don't want the bare minimum. They want all in. They want either you with us or you're not. And it's kind of hard when versus me. I work along a full-time job, and I have to do what I have to do in order to keep the bread and the butter on the table and eating and feeding myself, you know, and clothing myself and keeping a roof over my head with running lights, gas, and everything else. Everything, the cost of living is going up. It's not getting cheaper. Every year the rent is being raised. You know, so I see YouTube as a good platform to actually come somewhere and show your talent and, you know, try to get, you know, an extra form of income. That's what I see, you know, and that's why I've been on here working so hard, working my fingers to the bone, dancing, tired, broke foot and everything, you know, but from what I can see, they just don't want the bare minimum. They want people that's going to be coming on here, dedicated, doing the long form, because long form is the key, because the shorts is 20 million views in 90 days. Drop in the comments, who can do it? I mean, I'm pretty sure, like I said, the big channels, of course, the ones that has millions of views and millions of subscribers, you know, but small creators like me, it's just like, where's Waldo? Come help, somebody help, come find my sanity, because this is it's incredible. It's incredible. It's not even reasonable or negotiable at this time, as I can see it, you know. But YouTube, that's what they see, you know. They're doing what they need to do to make their business better, you know, in their eyes. I guess they're just trying to pay us. I guess they're not trying to pay as many people as they're not dedicated to the whole YouTube program. So I get it. So, you know, I'm just going to be, what I'm going to do to get to the 4,000 watch hours at this point is I'm going to push out more long form content. I'm going to be watching that watch hour number like a hawk. And, you know, trying to strive to get it by February 1st, you know, of 2027. I mean, all this hard work, I put in hard work, even though they might think it's the bare minimum, but I have been working hard every day, pumping out at least 8 to 9 dance videos, trying to get monetized, you know. I guess it's just not enough, you know. But needless to say, I'm gonna put pinky to the brain and try to figure this whole thing out. And if anybody has any help, or anybody has any direction for me, please drop it in the comment, because I do want as many tips as I can. But for right now, I'm just gonna try to do more long form videos, at least 10 minutes or more of each video. And then I'm going to be doing a whole lot of lives, you know, and I'm trying to figure that out as well, you know, trying to keep people engaged into the lives, a reason to come and watch my lives, a reason to come and sit there and vibe with me, or whatever the case may be, you know, to watch them, to enjoy them. You know, I'm trying to, you know, I know that I went to the beach and I got 13,000 views on that one live. It got me a whole bunch of watch hours, and I think like 66 subscribers. But it's like, Lord, if that's what it's going to take, then I'm going to have to go to extravagant places for people to actually engage and watch a live. That is crazy. This is crazy. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm just going to try my best. My channel is going to take a turn. I'm, like I said, I still want to do the shorts because it's a part of, it's me. I like to dance. I have always liked to dance ever since I was a child or a baby. You know, that is a passion. Dancing and singing, songwriting. It's a passion for me. This is, you know, and I'm trying to, you know, just beat the deadline before February 1st, 2027, before the new monetization rules come into play, of where I'm going to have to strive. If I don't have this by then I'm going to have to strive for 8,000. And lo and behold, I'm already fighting and trying to hang in there with trying to gather 4,000 watch hours. So it's just like, I'm stumped. And I'm trying to figure it out, but I'm stumped at the same time. I mean, it's just like, it's just getting so hard and overwhelming, you know, but I'm not a quitter. I don't want to quit. I don't want to give up. And I'm definitely not a loser. So I just want to keep going, you know. If YouTube, if you can see this, please help me out. Help a sister out. You know, and I'm just trying to hang in there, you know. Once again, my name is Carmela. I am across all platforms. I'm on Instagram, Carmela Bates. You can follow me there. I'm on TikTok. I think it's Mellow. I don't really do too much on TikTok. Also, I'm on Facebook, but that's mainly for my family. I have 2 Facebook channels, so if you look both of those up, and you can follow me, I'll follow you back there. Matter of fact, make sure you like. I want you to like this video, share it too, because I need tips from everywhere. And also, if you can hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and drop a comment. Give me some tips on how I can get to the 4,000 watch hours. If you can, reach out to me as well. I'll let you go to my Instagram and you can DM me there and give me more tips or help me out here, you know, because I'm up Carmela's creek without a paddle. You know what I'm saying? I'm up a creek. I'm up my creek with no paddle here, you know, and I'm trying to push and I'm trying to get it up. I'm trying to get it in the waters and, you know, trying to get this, you know, so I can be grandfathered in with everybody else who's been grandfathered in and that's been on YouTube for years. 20,000 subscribers and I'm not monetized. Help me, someone, please somebody needs to take the wheel, because my driving is going to get us off the road. Woosah. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Thank you for watching.